Hello my friends, welcome to my channel. I am so excited you are here today because today is going to be another tutorial. Today we're making a pen pal folder or a journal ephemera holder. You could use this in a number of ways. This one specifically I made as a pen pal folder. And this is what it looks like when I open it up on the inside. We've got lots of pockets here. And what I love about this is it is quite large. Here's my hand. It is quite large. And you can fit lots of ephemera, lots of pieces in here. There are more pockets. This is not just decorative. This is actually pockets in here and pockets in here as well. So we could stuff these and have them ready for a friend, send them through Happy Mail with a, with a card right inside here, all packed in here. And I want to show you how I went ahead and made this. It's actually really simple, and I'm hoping you will enjoy it. This one is a little simpler in the fact of how I, created it with the design aesthetic I used. But I think it came out really well, and I think my pen pal will absolutely love it. So let's talk about what you need first. My friends. So let's talk about what you need to create this folder. It's actually not that much. You need a 12 by 12 cardstock. My preference in cardstock is to have a design or a print on one side. I prefer a more muted print. I have lots of beautiful cardstock with lots of print. This one is another one. It is a little bit louder, so there's, it's very busy in the front. Something like this and like this, you can really add your own little elements to it, where if you have something like this, it's a little loud, it's a little bit harder to add your own elements. You can, it's a little harder. I also prefer the back side of this to be white. So you've got your design on one side and the back side white. The reason being is when I open it up, I can put my own little design elements in here. I can make it as much as I want or as little as I want. Of course, you could still have this as a print as well. It is completely up to you. The next thing you're going to need is a boning tool. If you don't have something like this, tweezers that you can we just want to be able to flatten things out. So tweezers, boning tool, things like that. Next, you want some tape. I like to use the Tombow adhesive. And then I like to have some scissors on hand. This little punch guide, you don't need this. Trust me, you can use scissors only, and I'll show you how to do that. But this just, to me, makes it a little bit easier. And then some washi tape. We've got lots of washi tape here. And what we're doing is we're using this washi tape as decoration. And then you want some cute, stickers. These are from Lauren Phelps Design, some Creative Monotony stickers, and really pretty scripts there. We've got lots of stuff here. So you just need to have some items to decorate after you make the folder. And of course, that is completely how you want to decorate it, as much or as little decoration as you want. All right, now that we have all of our tools, you want to flip that colored paper back, and you want to have the flat white paper or the back side. So if you're using a colored paper or a printed paper, whatever you want as the inside of the folder. So this part of the folder, okay? And what I like to do is I like to bring the bottom up. Now you don't want to go all the way up unless you really want to do that, but it's supposed to mimic a folder. So, and the depth of whatever you choose as the depth here is going to be how deep your pockets are. So if you want it a little bit deeper, go higher. If you want it less deep, you go lower. I like it kind of a little more than 50%. So this is how I prefer to do it. I even both sides. I want to make this nice and even. So see how this is showing a little bit of white right there? If you fix it, that's how you know you're even Steven. I hold the middle. Now this is the part you want to bring in your boning tool, because you really want to get a good crisp line going. It's just going to make everything a little bit easier. Now that you've done that, you can start seeing where we're getting at here, right? You've got your folder type item happening. And now we're going to have to fold it in half. So I like to take this, bring the corner over, and even it out. Sometimes I use my boning tool to just hold it here so I know that I'm even. And now I can take it and just go ahead and use it. Now there is a little trick. Sometimes if you're uneven, because it happens, you can actually cut a little bit, right? You can make this work. So like I'm a little bit uneven, just slightly uneven here. So I can go ahead and cut this and just make it even. You could even use a trimmer, and I've done this before too. Sometimes if I'm in a hurry, I'm trying to do something to mail out, I will go ahead and just use a little trimmer to trim very quickly my items here. So let's go ahead and let's start with this side first. Sorry guys, because this side's a little off. So I'm gonna go ahead and trim this side first. There we go. And we're just trimming a little bit. So we've got a lot of folder to work with. So it's not a big deal. And then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna trim just a little bit. And honestly, if you don't mind having slight imperfections, that's fine too. Because we are gonna use a little bit of washi. So it really is all up to you how you decide to do this. I am a little bit of a stickler for having things even. So I always like to cut it just to make sure everything's nice and even. As you can see, everything is nice and even. I'm going to go ahead now and just really get those creases going. I like the creases nice and tight. Now you've got the semblance of a folder. At this point, you could leave the folder on the sides open, but I like to make sure nothing falls out. So at this point, you could start decorating if you wanted to, because you've got something here. You've got a folder here. But I like to add a little bit more pizzazz, and that is where this little guy comes into play. I like to use the R10 millimeter, and I go on the edges. So right here, you can see it in the bottom, come all the way up to the top. See, that's when you know you're right. And push. It makes that beautiful rounded edge that I just think looks so professional. This is annoying me. Okay. I thought it's going to stay there for long. I like to turn it around because sometimes this can be finicky. You want to get it right in there and pop. The reason we are really adamant on like making this nice and tight is because it's easier when you do this. Because this one can be a little troublesome. See how it goes off to the side? You have to angle it right in. And boom. It's like a little party popper. And now last one here. Again, I'm just going to do a little bit more of this. And we're going to go 10. I kind of get it in there. Sometimes you know it's right because it goes all the way in. If it doesn't go all the way in, it won't cut correctly. So just know that. And here we have this. Now the reason I like to cut right in here, not only does it make it nice and uniform, when you open it up, you get this really pretty, just like a folder look about it. And I love that. It just looks crisp to me. At this point, again, once you rounded the edges, you could continue to decorate. But I like to add a little bit of washi tape to the sides to just keep everything intact. Now you didn't have to use washi tape, right? You could use glue. You could use adhesive tape. You could use lots of different things. I like washi tape because it adds a little bit of dimension and a little bit of fun to this, a little bit of pizzazz. So I really like this washi tape here. It's one of my favorites. So we're going to go ahead and use this little guy. So typically I go right up. I'm just going to cut this here. I was working on a project, so. And I love grid paper because you could try to make this as even as possible with grid paper. I know I'm a little obsessive with the even. And I want to do 50% here, 50% for the back side. And that gives it a really good hold. So I bring it right up to the tippity top. Right there. As high up as I can go. I try to keep it nice and even. I really try to keep it even. But if it goes off a little bit, it's art. It's okay. And we will fix some of this too, guys, just so you know. And I'm going to bring it over. And now I'm going to tightly, as tight as possible, bring it across. Again, I like to use this to make it nice and even. Now, this squared the edge up a little bit, so of course we're going to go back to this little guy. And we're just going to redo that. And if there's a little bit of something here, just fix it. See? And now we can go ahead and do the other side. As you can tell, the tape is a little uneven. You try your best, but sometimes it happens. Just, you do your best. All right, so we've got our tape. We're gonna go ahead and go right here. Okay. We're gonna cut this little guy here. Okay. Flip it around. Again, nice and tight. Bring it over. And then you can use your hands. I just like to make it as nice and the crease as nice and perfect as possible. I can put it in. I like to lift it up because I want to make sure it's in the right position there. And just pop. And now we've got beautiful pockets where nothing will fall out. At this point, I start to decorate. Now, you can do what I did here and add extra pockets. And it's really simple to add these little extra pockets. You can actually make the pockets pop out too by just doing a couple of folds. And let me show you what I mean by that. And I love using more of a neutral design because I can go ahead and play with patterns and throw some of these florals right on top. So what I like to do is I like to cut a little bit extra, okay? And I'm going to snip just a little extra than what I need. And snip. These are just pre-snips because what I'm going to do now, really quickly, is go ahead and use this little guy to cut it to size. I'll be right back. I went ahead and cut them to size. Of course, they're not really to size, are they? Because instead of making flat pockets like this, I'm going to show you how to make pop-out pockets. Because if you're making flat pockets, honestly, just cut it to size and use glue or some more washi to tape it up. If you want to have the pockets pop out, this is what you're going to do. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your sheet and you're going to fold one side in. I already pre-folded, so it'd be easier. And then another side in. You're not going to glue this together. You're going to leave it flappy. And then I like to size it. Now, really quick, you can see that it pops right back up. We want that. So what it's going to look like is it's going to look like this. It's going to have a little poppy folder here. Now, you could go ahead and do the same thing to the bottom. You don't need to do that, though, because what we're going to do is I'm going to lay this back now. I made the lines, the creases. You can go with the boning tool, make that really nice crease that I've talked about this whole, tutorial. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take some washi tape. And I'm going to put it, I just got interrupted. But I'm going to take the washi tape and put it right up against here. Right on that flap, okay? And we're going to cut it exactly to size. Okay. Same thing here. We need it exactly to size. I like to push in like this on that side and push in. You shouldn't see it, but just in case it flops through. Now, when you close it, the sticky part is now going to go here. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. I'll be right back. So here you have it. You got the two sticky sides. It's starting to kind of look like a box almost. We want that. So now you're going to push these in. Make sure you like this up or this up. Make sure you arrange it. And now figure out where you want it on the page. I want it here. So I'm going to put that side down. Always put one side down first and then the other side down. And then what happens now is it's springing from the page. See? You see that little, it's springing right here from the page. You could honestly do this like this and act like, make it like a belly band. But I like to go ahead and tape the bottom. And so you could use glue for that. I'm gonna go ahead and use a little bit of this or a little bit of this, maybe this one, just because it goes with the green. Nope, 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 nope. I want it a little bit thinner because this tape is pretty thick. So let me cut this up and lay it out here so you can see what it looks like. Cut it apart, cut it up, and I'm just gonna bring it back here like this. I don't need it all the way across, so I'm just gonna do it like just like this. There's a little gap here, but you can fix that if you want. I'll fix it right this second. So let me just cut a little bit here. I'm just trying to not overuse, you know, use more than I need. I'll put it like this. Here we go. There we are. Okay. I don't mind because it's not perfect, but here you have it. You've got your pocket. See that? Perfectly good pocket. If you need a little bit more tape, you could always do it this way too. I'll show you another way to tape it. You could tape it the way I did the front. Let me just show you. Again, this is really quick just for us. Maybe I'll send this to a friend. So you could also do it like, see, easy peasy. Super cute, right? Now it's time to do the next one. I'll be right back. I'll put it all together and I'll show you what it looks like. And back. All right, so here is what the front cover looks like. Now don't worry about this because you can include it in your design element. You could frame the whole thing out like this. It's part of the homemade aesthetic, right? When you open it up, you've got your pockets here, nice big pockets, and then you've got your pop-up pockets here. And I love these because they squish in, they lie flat, they also pop out, which is really nice. And they're a lot more user-friendly. You can put more in here, in these pockets rather than these because these are really flat. So that's how you make this little book. Now let's go ahead and decorate together. So I know we've got a little bit of this going on. So I want to use, this is beautiful. It pulls from the pink in here. This is from Lauren Phelps Design. It's a beautiful washi tape. I like rugged edges like that. So let's go ahead and put some out here. I'll put a little bit higher. And then we will rip it apart there. And then I want to do the same thing. Okay. Put a little bit over more. It's fun playing and making things, isn't it? I find it fascinating and fun. Fascinating and fun. Okay. So that's how this looks. It's really cute, right? I like it already. And you can really do anything you want. I want to pull in, again, that beautiful thick washi tape for the cover here. So I'm just going to use the larger scissors. It's just easier. Okay. And put this here. You could even do something like, let me show you. If you want to do something a little bit more than what I did, you can make this nice and even. And then you could do like, I ripped it right off. Hold on, guys. You know, like that. Right? Do like a little flag. Right? Isn't that cute? And then add your sticker. These are beautiful. These are new. They're from the Curated Monotony's Missives kit. Gorgeous. And then I will put this out more. And just go like this. How pretty is that, right? It looks like a little flag. I love it. And then I will use some beautiful stickers. These are from Curated Monotony as well. Love her stickers. And let's just add some pretty stickers in here, shall we? Put some right here. Just little touches. They're light, they're little. And you could put more. You could put as much as you want in here. I think this is enough specifically for me. But we've got a lot of space in here and a lot of fun to do. So we've got these beautiful stickers from Lauren Phelps Designs. So let's go ahead and play with these. I think I want to do, let's see. It's all about having fun, playing with them. Ooh, I think these are gorgeous. I think they look good here, you know, with those. So I just go ahead and take some. And then I think I want it in this corner here. Ooh, doesn't that look pretty? Isn't that gorgeous? So pretty. And then I can take some of these from Curated Monotony. This little piece of washi does not want to. And I think I want to do memory, the adjective, the dictionary version. I think I want to do it like right here. Cute, right? Just making this really adorable, really cute. We could do the same thing on this side and really make it a vibe, but I want to do something a little bit different. Let's see. There's a lot of things here. Let me just take a look. And, you know, have fun with it. I'm really kind of going quickly and to show you, because we don't have too much time. And I don't want to make this longer than it should be. Oh, I like this teapot. Yeah, this teapot is adorable. Actually, I really love this teapot. We've got that same flower, so it gives the same kind of vibe. Do you hear the motorcyclist? Like, really, dude? Really? So I'm just gonna do it just like this. How cute. So sorry, guys. Oh my gosh. That was awful. And then we could put another saying here. This one is collect memories, because they're both a little bit about memories. I can just kind of put that right across here. I like that. So simple, fun, easy to do. I hope I didn't make it too complicated. And I hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you did, has left. I'm so sorry. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. If you liked it, then please hit the like button. Check me on Instagram at JTrendPlans. I hope you guys have an amazing day. Take care. Bye, my friends.